We are live. Oh. Hey, everybody, what's going on? We are live. Happy Wednesday to all of you. I am so happy to have all of you in my live today. And I want to say what's up to all my subscribers. Thank you guys for all your love and support over at GoChefHockey.com. So today we got to get into this really super important topic, you guys. Y'all know I check out all my insights. I know what's going on here. And what it's saying to me is that our most talked about post of 2019 so far has been about none other than the fabulous, immaculate vagina. The controversial, the groundbreaking vagina. I am so excited to talk about vaginas today because I have one and I always like to talk about vaginas because they're so fascinating. And what's particularly fascinating is that this post got so much traction, so much attention and conversation. And it was a simple photo in my bathroom of about 6 products that I have been using over the last 10 years, natural products for the vagina. Okay. And in my commentary, I stated that I really enjoy using a few drops of tea tree oil cut with coconut oil, just for regular, fresh, awesome vagina maintenance. And this thing went crazy. I mean, there were women giving their opinions. There were women who were shocked to know that this is something that they could do. There were women there that were OBGYNs and just couldn't believe that anybody would be putting some of these products in their vaginas. You name it. It was talked about in this feed. And what I noticed is that women are super fascinated with their vaginas because they want to make sure that their vaginas are as awesome as they could possibly be. And I am here with you, sisters. All right. So we're going to get into this conversation. I want you guys to make sure you drop some comments below and share what you've been using to keep your vagina awesome with all of our sisters here in this thread, because that's what we're about, sharing and educating and making sure that we keep all the vaginas healthy naturally. All right, so let's get into this. Now, I know there's plenty of you asking questions here. Hey, Odessa. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Alicia. I'm so glad to have you guys here. So Odessa says, I use the same thing, tea tree oil and coconut oil. It works. Well, ladies, let me tell you something. It does. You got to remember, these are antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial oils. And they're natural. So although it sounds like it would be really astringent to put tea tree oil in your vagina, just a few drops cut with a nice carrier oil like coconut is actually wonderful. Wonderful, okay? Now, again, as I stated in my post, this is not, all care isn't for everybody, okay? There are some things that you do to address your vagina when you are premenopausal. There are certain things that you would do before and after sex. There are certain things that you may do for yeast infection or for recurring bacterial vaginosis and different things like that. So you have to just know what works for you. And it's good to get educated about what all these different products do for your vagina. All right. So one of the biggest things that we talked about was just the simple act of bathing. We talked about how sometimes bathing, oftentimes women are not submerging their bodies in water. They're not allowing water into their vaginas, which is super important, ladies. You got to remember, the standard traditional lifestyle means that women are using latex condoms. They're using bleached tampons. You got to remember so many of the things that we are using to for our vaginal upkeep were created by men. And they've been created with lots of chemicals. So you want to, first of all, keep it natural. Get your organic cotton tampons. Make sure that you are using natural feminine hygiene products. And if you are a feminine hygiene product carrier, manufacturer, you're developing feminine hygiene products that are natural, make sure you go to GoChefHockey.com and become an affiliate. We want to be able to share your products with our audience, okay? Because women are serious about this topic, okay? So one of the items in the photo was some vaginal oils. I talked about using vaginal oil the same way you would use oil on your body, your face. This is also skin, so you want to moisturize your vagina with certain oils. So some of them were for daily upkeep. Some of them were actually to be finger bathed or swiped into your vagina for care. Say if you're feeling a little irritation, or you feel something coming on, and maybe you're not as fresh as you normally are because you've been eating badly, or that can happen if you've had too much sugar, or you've been wearing your sexy red lingerie, your vagina isn't getting enough air. Maybe you need to go underwearless for a little while and do a little upkeep. So there's a whole plethora of reasons why you may need to use a natural vaginal product. People say it's a self-cleaning oven. Well, that is true. But remember, there's a lot of us putting a lot of junk in our oven. Okay, so it needs some deep cleaning. Okay, it needs a little help, right? It's just like with a colonic. If you've been eating really, really bad, then you may need to go a little deeper in your approach to cleansing. All right. So, all right, I'm seeing some great questions come up here. We have, hey, Brooke, hey, Kiana. So I see we've got Alicia. Hey, Alicia. She said, how do you use the combo? Is it actually inserted or just washed with it? It's a great question. So what I've done is I've used something called tea tree oil suppositories, which you could just pop right into your vagina. It's really simple, and it's going to melt. So you want to wear a little panty liner throughout the day, or you can just, have it on at night. And just take a shower, rinse. It's going to eventually come out. Or you can wash it out, when you bathe. Also, you can use a natural organic bleach-free tampon, and you can actually dip that tampon into coconut oil with just maybe 2-3 drops of tea tree oil in it, and just saturate the tampon with that oil combination. Really, so we're talking about just enough oil to saturate a tampon, and a few drops of tea tree oil in that oil, and saturate the tampon and pop it up there. Leave it on 6 to 8 hours. Take it out, shower, boom, fresh, awesome. Yay, happy yoni. All right. Let's see, what else do we have here? Hey guys, if you're just joining, hey guys. Somebody says you do that with a tampon, like a cooling that takes place. Really nice. Yeah, and some of this stuff that we're talking about right now does cure VV. It will address VV, and it's safe, also safe during pregnancy. None of these products, these are all natural products. I've never had any problem with using these while I was pregnant. All right, what else do we have here? Is hemp oil okay to use? That's a great question. I've never seen anyone make a yoni product with hemp oil in it. I will check into that. Let's see, what else do we have here? What to use? Does both coconut oil and tea tree oil keep yeast infection at bay? Yes, absolutely it will. But you also want to do other things. Be mindful about what you're eating. Be mindful about your underwear. White cotton underwear is always best. I know it's boring, ladies, but hey, unless you're serving up the goods, who cares? Or pantless can also be wonderful. Hey, Nikki. Any other questions in the group, y'all? Please, and leave your commentary. I know we got some naturalistas here. If you found something that's amazing, please put it here. I also really love Herbal douche. There's an Herbal douche. I think it's by Sweet Annie's, from like Sprouts or Whole Foods. You can find a lot of these products at Sprouts or Whole Foods, even maybe Trader Joe's or online. But I know a lot of people say don't ever douche. But again, certain situations call for certain measures. So this is one of those things where if you're really struggling with BV or yeast infection, that I would suggest something like an Herbal douche. It's like burdock and golden seal, different things inside of an Herbal douche. A little bit of apple vinegar that's going to help to go in and set your pH balance back into balance. Okay, so definitely check that out, which is another one of the things we talked about in that post. Really, really awesome. And thank you, Yolan. Hey, sis. Is in throat coat, cracking me up. Y'all are funny. We talked about also teaching your daughters about yoni care at a young age. It's amazing how many women just, this subject can be really taboo. So we weren't really taught how to take care of our vaginas oftentimes. So, listen, there's a lot of young girls just getting into the sexuality, not being mindful, not truly knowing what it means to love yourself and honor your vagina and your body. So teaching our young girls about, safe, healthy vaginal care from the beginning is so important. Just cleansing with natural things like HoneyPot or several natural other products. And just, overall care, when you start to get into fondling, foreplay, all of these things, making sure that your partner also is aware of how to properly approach your vagina. If he's going to be inserting stuff into your vagina, he needs to understand what the standards are here. Do you not do latex? Okay. Are there certain oils and lotions that he has on his penis? Certain things, making sure that, you're clean, hands are clean, everybody's clean. All those things are very important when you're engaged in sex. I know people like to just jump into sex and be hot and lusty, but it's very important just for your care, to make sure that you are, also addressing that part of it as well. No filthy hands and dirty fingernails and all that stuff causing issues. Okay. So yeah, super important, super important. How to wipe, how to bathe, how to shower. And ladies, bathe. Some people say, oh, well, bathing is nasty because you're sitting in a tub. But the truth is, showers are meant to rinse, not really to actually bathe. You need to let water go on all of your orifices. So going into the tub to soak and then scrub down, get in the shower, rinse down would be more so the point of really having full cleanliness. Very, very important. I put up a post that said it's a good day to let water into your vagina. And I think that people take this self-cleaning oven thing way too far, because you got to remember, the information's outdated, yo. It's just outdated. Women have been eating more junk, more chemicals, drinking more, smoking more, eating crazier stuff than ever in history. So maybe, 100 years ago, the self-cleaning oven was cool and you were eating mostly vegetables and plant-based diet because, it wasn't every day that people could have junk and processed food 5 times a day. So these vaginas today are not the vaginas of yesterday. These vaginas today need a whole new approach. All right. This is a new kind of punani we're dealing with here. All right. So, wow. Yeah. Don't get that either, Brooke. No, could never do it. Yeah. So I am so glad that you guys have joined me today. Again, if you yourself have a natural vaginal health product, let me know. Go to gochefaki.com, become one of my affiliates, and go to gochefaki.com anyway and get yourself some sea moss, some ultimate cellular cleanse. If you're dealing with a real issue, you really need to do a full cleanse. Please go and check out my ultimate cellular cleanse. And thank you guys for tuning in, man. I appreciate you guys so much. I love having these conversations, and I'll make sure that I go live more often. And also make sure that you share this video. I want to keep this conversation going, and I want women to be able to share with each other all the natural tips and tricks that they're using to keep their vaginas glowing, smelling beautiful, and awesome. Okay, yeah, I got to see my Odessa. I'll see you guys later.